This is Earth without bees. According to Albert Einstein, if bees go extinct, humans would only have 4 years left to live. But why? Hello and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to answer the question, what if honeybees go extinct? First off, let's talk about why bees are so important. Honeybees aren't just buzzing around making honey and being adorable in their black and yellow stripes. These little guys are actually key players in our ecosystem. They pollinate about 75% of the fruits, vegetables, and nuts we eat. That's right, folks. Without bees, your grocery store would look a whole lot different. Say goodbye to apples, avocados, almonds, and, dare I say it, coffee. So how do bees do this magic trick called pollination? Well, it's pretty simple, but also kind of mind-blowing. Bees visit flowers to collect nectar and pollen for food. While they're at it, they accidentally transfer pollen from one flower to another, which fertilizes the plants and allows them to produce fruits and seeds. It's like a bee's version of matchmaking. Now imagine if all those matchmakers suddenly disappeared. Plants wouldn't be able to reproduce as efficiently, leading to a drastic drop in food production. It's like trying to run a marathon with no shoes. You can still do it, but it's going to be painful and slow. All right, let's talk money. The agricultural industry heavily relies on bees. In the US alone, bee pollination is responsible for about $15 billion in increased crop value each year. Without bees, farmers would have to resort to hand pollination, which is super labor-intensive and expensive. Picture a bunch of people with tiny paintbrushes trying to do a bee's job. Not fun, right? Plus, the cost of fruits and veggies would skyrocket. We're talking luxury item prices for your everyday salad. But wait, there's more. The extinction of bees wouldn't just affect our food and wallets, it would also have a ripple effect on other wildlife. Many animals rely on the fruits and seeds that bees help produce. No bees means less food for these animals, which could lead to a decline in their populations too. It's like pulling out a Jenga block from the bottom of the tower. Everything starts to wobble and eventually crash. Believe it or not, bees also play a role in our medicine cabinets. Propolis, a resin-like material made by bees, has antibacterial, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory properties. It's used in various health products and remedies. Plus, honey itself is a fantastic natural remedy for sore throats and wounds. Imagine losing all these natural benefits. It would sting a lot more than a bee. Let's dive into some cool bee facts. Did you know bees can recognize human faces? They have an incredible memory and can navigate using the sun as a compass. And those waggle dances? That's their way of communicating the location of the best flowers. Bees are basically tiny, flying geniuses. Also, bees are fascinating creatures when it comes to teamwork. They operate as a superorganism, meaning the hive functions as a single entity. Each bee has a role, from foragers and nurses to guards and the queen. It's like the ultimate team sport where everyone knows their position perfectly. Talk about squad goals. Okay, foodies, this one's for you. Bees don't just help grow our food, they also influence how it tastes. Different flowers produce different types of honey, each with its unique flavor. Think of orange blossom honey, clover honey, and wildflower honey. Without bees, we'd lose these diverse flavors. And let's not even start on how it would affect the taste of fruits and vegetables. Bland and boring, anyone? Did you know that bees indirectly help in producing the clothes we wear? Cotton plants, which are a major source of our clothing, depend on bees for pollination. No bees, no cotton. So we might have to say goodbye to our favorite jeans and t-shirts. And let's not forget about livestock. Bees help pollinate alfalfa and clover, which are important feed crops for cows. Without these feeds, cattle would suffer, leading to a decline in milk and meat production. That means no more delicious steaks and burgers. Now, let's clear up a common misconception. Not all bees are created equal. The bees we're most concerned about today are honeybees. Unlike regular bees, honeybees are social insects living in large colonies and are incredibly efficient pollinators. They are the ones responsible for the majority of pollination activities that support our food supply. Regular bees, like solitary bees or bumblebees, also contribute to pollination, but not to the same extent. So, when we talk about the potential extinction of bees causing major ecological and economic issues, we're mainly talking about honeybees. If you remember at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that Einstein said if honeybees went extinct, humans would have only 4 years left. Now, it's easy to understand why he might have said that, right? If there are no honeybees, there's no pollination. Without pollination, there are no plants. Without plants, there are no animals. And without plants and animals, there are no humans. You can help save the bees by planting bee-friendly flowers, reducing pesticide use, supporting local beekeepers, and spreading awareness. Every little bit helps. The extinction of honeybees is like a domino effect. When one piece falls, it knocks down the next, leading step by step to the collapse of our ecosystem. If you've made it this far, please like the video, and I highly recommend checking out our team's video explaining why ancient people couldn't see the color blue. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. And until the next video, stay curious and full of energy.